With over 5,000 items in Terraria, there's bound to be some weird ones in the bunch, from weird sprites to weird descriptions to just plain being weird. So let me tell you about 15 weird items in Terraria. Let's go. Coming in at number 15 is the Adamantite Sword. It's a hard mode ore sword, so it's not bad, but by the time you can mine the ore to get the sword, you probably have better options at your disposal. And also the sprite is honestly just kind of odd looking. Blowing number 14 up is the Bouncy Bomb, and I'll include the Bounty Dynamite too. I just can't see a reason to use these. Yeah, it can bounce to get further away, but why not just go over to where you want it to detonate and throw down some sticky bombs instead? Plus, if they bounce too far and blow your house up, you're just gonna be stuck without a home. Number 13 is the Houndius Shootius. Dropped from the Deer Clops already makes it a little obsolete. And let me tell you, out of every time that I've played Summoner, the time that I've actually thought about this item is pretty much zero. Sure, I'll hope for it if Deer Clop spawns naturally, but won't pull my hair out going after it. And it also just looks kinda weird, and that eye just gives me the plain old creeps. Let's give number 12 to the Coin Gun. No hate to the Coin Gun, it's a classic weapon, but one that I'll never use. I don't find the idea of shooting my hard-earned coins at enemies appealing, especially with the fact that you can't get them back one for one upon defeating enemies. Cracking in at number 11 is the Rotten Egg. Let's face it, no one likes getting egged, but getting rotten egged is on a whole other level of grossness. I definitely wouldn't want to be the one to get this thrown on me, so think about that next time you throw these at your precious NPCs. Flying in at number 10 is the Pixie Dust. I just think it's kinda weird and slightly funny that your character walks around collecting dust. Not much else to say other than I think it's funny, but have you ever been on the lookout for dust? Yeah, me neither. Opening up number 9 are the Dungeon Chests, meaning the blue, pink, and green variants. With only a limited amount of bricks in your world, I just don't see a reason to craft these chests. I don't know about anyone else, but I like to keep my dungeons intact, so it is kinda weird to me that these would be crafted. But if you really wanted to, you could just go to another world for them though. Number 8 is the Hanging Skeleton. And let's be real, it's actually pretty disturbing. A literal person was put on the wall and eventually their body withered away, leaving behind naught but a skeleton. It's not super out of place in the dungeon, but moving it in your home next to where you sleep could be a little freaky. Rolling in at number 7 is the Rock Golem Head, mainly because it's just a head. You encountered an uncommon creature underground, so you decide to kill it. Okay, cool. But then you take its head and wear it. That's where the line between normal and strange starts to blur. Growing through to number 6 are the Evil Seeds. Now I get wanting to farm certain trees in a contained area, but could you imagine wanting to purposefully spread evil throughout your world? It's something I don't really go for, as I want my world to be as peaceful as possible. Jousting in at number 5 are the Lances, and I'll be honest, I just think they're weird because of how they work. The more speed you have, the more damage you deal. They're more gimmick weapons than actual useful ones. Swooping in at number 4 is the Bat. It's literally just a severed bat wing. Now don't get me wrong, I'm all for getting weapon drops from enemies, but ripping appendages off simple bats seems a little harsh to me. Bowling in at number 3 is the Bubblegum Block. Can you imagine walking into someone's house when you notice that their floor is made of bubblegum? It is kinda weird that there's practically a block made of food. Now all we need is a fruit block, but let's be real, it would be equally as odd. Clawing up to number 2 is the Squirrel Hook. You're literally using a squirrel to hook around. So if you love animals, maybe stay away from this hook in particular. Unless the squirrel likes hooking onto blocks, then by all means, grapple to your, and the squirrel's, heart's content. And finally, splashing in at number 1, probably to no surprise, is the Sparkle Slime Balloon. I feel like I shouldn't really have to explain why this is weird, but I will. The description reads, filled with party girl bathwater. And if you don't think that's weird, as kind of funny as it is, then you must be a certified freak. And now let me just say, I have no hate to anything on this list, and I wouldn't change anything about them, because they're really what makes Terraria Terraria. But that's gonna wrap up the list. If any weird items I didn't mention popped into your head while watching this, comment it down below. And while you're there, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.